Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have been asked to do a tour of my 12-seater van, and so I just figured I would do it today because I don't work for another few hours. So I'm gonna just do a tour really quick. First off, here's some specs. It is a 2018 Ford Transit XL, so it is all-terrain, and it has 12 seats. And so I'm just gonna show you around and show you who sits where mostly. So first off, here's the front. Don't mind the front, okay? I practically live out of here. Gymnastics bag, diapers, school stuff, garbage can. There's always a coffee, my seat. Not too fancy. Then we've got Jetty sits here. Here's his toys. I've got a bag down there with his diapers and extra clothes and stuff. This is the reason why I thought I would do it, because he loves to play with the seatbelts. So I've just been cleaning and sweeping, which I use this brush right here. The handle broke, but this is the brush I use I try to sweep it every day. So then we've got this extra seat that I'll probably end up taking out because nobody sits there. Juniper has been sitting here lately. Jace usually sits here. And then I usually have my daycare kids here. Or Jordan sits here. And then a lot of times Juniper, Jadalyn, and Jordan sit here. Jadalyn has her stuff right here. And then she's been sitting here. So they kind of move around a lot. They don't have assigned seats, if you will. But that's a majority of how it goes, is that's how they sit. And then back here is a whole entire farm mess. Okay? So don't judge me. I've got boxes from when we got our chickens. And then I have chicken food, hay, pack of snacks for gymnastics. My Wonderfold is down here. And then gymnastics suit that needs to be in the gymnastics suit thing. And then I've got a box of diapers that I need to take inside from Costco. There's some stuff from Costco back there. But yeah, I'm gonna flip you around and kind of do a better tour. Okay? Can you say hi? Say hi. Hi. I love to keep a first aid kit in here and some wipes and more garbage. I do need to just organize this, but there's gymnastics, water for gymnastics. Nobody ever sits here. It just accumulates crap. We've got some books and stuff. I swear, children. Everywhere we go, we went to the movies, and they're like, oh, pamphlet, let's grab it and put it on the floor. Okay, toys for Jenny. Say hi. Yeah, and then a bag of diapers and clothes. Like I said, Juniper, Jedediah, Jace usually sits here. Then Jordan usually sits here, or my daycare kids go here. Jadalyn likes to put her stuff here. Jadalyn sits here. Then sometimes it's Juniper and Jordan. In the camera, it makes my seats look so dirty, but in person, it does not look like that. That's gross. Now I need a carpet shampoo because that looks so gross on camera. What? I just got this vehicle in December. And then back here, like I said, straw, bedding, snacks for gymnastics. My Wonderfold fell, so that's that. Waters are underneath this seat. This is just an extra umbrella stroller. Chicken feed I need to take inside. The problem is I live in a tiny house, basically, so my house is as big as my car, so it's nice to be able to keep things in here if I don't need them inside. That box is empty. I just need to take it. I actually need to take this inside Jetty's toy for the beach, because we just went to the beach, and then diapers I need to take inside as well. But that lid also goes to the thing that I made a brooder out of. A brooder for the chickens out of a tote, and I was gonna use the lid and like cut the lid open, but I figured I can use that tote for either another brooder or use it for storage or whatever. Or like our camping stuff. So I might do that once the chickens don't need to be in there. So I don't really want to cut the lid anymore, because I figured out a different contraption to keep the light above the chickens without burning them. Yeah, I'll show you underneath the seats. Okay, so bag of diapers and stuff. We've got roller blades, roller skates, whatevs. Then we've got some activities. This is supposed to be garbage. I don't know why it's in there. But there's like a Etch-a-Sketch thing and more activity boards. And then Jadalyn usually likes to wear her noise-canceling headphones. I don't blame her. And she has some toys in here. Usually she's supposed to have, like, the kids each have a backpack they bring in on trips, and she obviously put things out of her backpack. Is how that went. This is garbage. This used to hold our jumping socks for Defy, but we no longer go to Defy. Garbage. Umbrellas. That's what I was showing you underneath the seats. Waters, umbrellas, books, more roller skates. That was a mess. That was an absolute mess of a video. But nonetheless, I'm sure you understand how it's all set up. Oh, I haven't showed you this area. Literally every day when I go, so I go in through this door with the kids because I put Jetty in. And so I just climb through here and I hit my head on this every freaking day without fail. But I just store some extra deodorant up here and my car stuff and CDs, my dad's CDs. And then, sometimes I'll put the tablet up here for the kids to watch, and it fits perfectly right here. So yeah. And if we ever because I junk journal, so if I accumulate junk when we're traveling, I typically put it in here. And then I empty it when we get home. I need a vacuum in here. Extension cord doesn't reach from inside my house out here, so I have to get like another extension cord to attach to that extension cord. That way I can make it out here and vacuum. So right now I'm just sweeping the floor, and the camera is picking up a lot more than it actually looks like in person. I obviously need to carpet shampoo because, again, it makes my seats look so grungy and gross on the camera, but it does not look like that in person. But I don't like the look of that. So, and in summer, it's going to be so much worse because we live in the water. So, they're going to get in here wet, just like they are right now when they're wet. And then that's why there's, discoloration and watermarks. It doesn't look like that in person. That's bothering me. Are you ready to go inside, sir? Yeah. Hi. You so. Hi. Oh, this is outside the beast. She's big. Let me show you with me next to her. She's quite large and in charge. Hope y'all enjoyed my tour. So, little backstory of what happened and how I came about getting this vehicle is we were driving to a Christmas event, like a Zoo Lights kind of deal during Christmas. And so on December 18th, we were on our way there someone like cut me off, but they like took my whole entire right front end with it. They like sideswiped me basically, but took off my whole right front end, and they sped off. And then there was a car behind me that sandwiched me, but stopped and stayed there. And then the cops end up finding the person who fled, and my vehicle ended up being considered completely totaled. And then 2 days later after my wreck, by the grace of God, I don't understand. Still to this day, I'm still like, how did this even work? I don't understand. But I went and test drove a few vehicles, didn't fall in love. There was like issues, and I was just like, I do not have the money to pour money into another vehicle, because my black van was a lemon, and it was just hogging all my money. Anyways, and so, my Pilot was the one that got totaled though, and I loved that vehicle so much, other than the fact that we did not go camping at all last year because there was no room to put anything, because I have 5 children, so there's only 8 seats, but it was really, really compact. It was a Pilot conversion, no trunk, and I didn't have a roof rack on it, and I had a tow package on it, like it comes with a tow package on it, but I didn't want to get a small enough trailer just to take camping, and so I didn't go camping. I worked all summer, which is not going to happen this year. I am not working all summer. Anyways, got in a wreck. 2 days later, got a call from Kendall Ford, that they had just got a Transit, literally just showed up on the lot from Idaho. It only has one previous owner, which was a grandpa, and it has 13,000 miles on it. So I was like, cool, I'm on my way. And there was someone that had an appointment for an hour after I got there. And so I was like, okay, if I really want this, I really gotta say yes. And so, I test drove it, fell in absolute love. It drives so smooth. It is like, it gets it. It is so fast. And it reminds me so much of driving my RV from when we were traveling. And all the kids can practically have their own row, pretty much, which is nice. So when they have their friends or we're traveling, they can have their space, which is nice. And then the trunk is the huge thing, because during summer, my plan is I'm going to have this all converted and ready to go for when we're camping. So I'm going to take out this whole entire back row. And I'm not going anywhere with my childcare kids anyways in the summer, because all we do is walk down to the park and the kids don't have school. So there's no reason for me to put my daycare kids in here. And so I'm going to take out this whole back row. I'm going to put a queen size air mattress back here, and then I'll have like all my totes and everything for our cooking, and I'll prep a bunch of food, that way we hardly have to like prep any food when we're there. Pretty much just throw it on the fire, call it good, or on the propane grill, things like that. But it's going to be super set up and ready to go. That way we can go right after work, go hit the camping and get right to it. That way half the work's already done. Because when we went full-time traveling in an RV, it made us all kind of like bougie. Like we like to glamp now. We do not like to tent camp. And with how screwed up my neck is, ow, fudge, and my back and everything, I cannot sleep in a tent, okay, or on the ground. Like, I can't, and it gets super cold. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a queen size air mattress back here. King size might even fit. And then a few of the kids have already said like they'll just make some beds on here and sleep right there. So that'll be nice. That way a few kids can sleep with me and a few kids can sleep by themselves. Or they could even sleep on the ground and put their stuff up here, or whatever, how they choose to do that. But it will be, nonetheless, it will be set up and ready to go in the summer. But right now it holds my giant wagon, which we will use to go to the park and whatnot. And yeah, I just need to organize back there. It just looks like a mess because the wagon fell. And there's chicken stuff back there, which I need to take inside. But my back and neck is really messed up from the wreck. That was another thing. Nobody got injured, and except for Jadalyn, like, hit Jedediah's car seat. I had to get new car seats, everything. But my neck and back got very injured, and so I have to go to deep tissue massage and chiropractor every week. I'm not complaining, but other than the fact, like, my neck is so stiff, and if I sleep wrong, it becomes so stiff, and my whole back right now is just in so much pain. But I'm glad that I am going to a massage and chiropractor today, so that was nice. The problem is I need to stop having children sleep in my bed. That's what needs to happen. But anyways, that is my car tour. I hope you enjoyed. I'm a mess. It is a Monday, kind of Tuesday. But any hoozles, we'll see you next time.